been planning and saving for this trip for a few years now, and basically, me and my mate James are going to quit our jobs. We're going to travel around the world for 9 months.
This is one of the things I'm most looking forward to on this trip.
And yeah, we're going to start in Hong Kong and travel through 20 different countries across 4 continents and finish in New York.
Holy shit!
And we're going to take just one camera and film everything.
I'm about to slide on my ass down this massive rock.
I can smell
The wine.
the wine.
It's the most dangerous favela in Rio, and we got to speak on the radio. We can hear the monkeys growling again.
They're basically just there, it's just we can't see them.
We went right the way in, got fucking drenched.
Remember, run very fast, otherwise we fall.
We're now 5.5 months into our 9-month round-the-world trip, and it began with 3 months in Southeast Asia.
From now on, nobody can drink out of their right hand. If you see somebody drinking out of their right hand, you shout buffalo, and that person must down that drink with their left hand.
It's so close to going like that.
Then we had 11 weeks in the incredibly fun and easy Australia and New Zealand, where we travelled with one big group after another.
You're gonna beat James! We're about to enter Hobbiton. We've all got our geek on.
We're gonna get so drunk tonight.
It's fancy dress time.
You are the 3rd group to ever have gone through this tunnel.
Ladies, we need some tits!
I'm about to jump 134 meters.
Absolutely breaking it. 3, 2, 1.
Now it's back to just myself and James as we head to the other side of the Pacific to try and make our way across South America. Although we had a couple of days to get over our jet lag in Santiago, our South America journey really began in Argentina. The bus journey through the Andes took us on the most incredible road we'd ever seen.
It's like looking at that just as this dropped. I was like,
Nice. The road had been closed the last 2 days because of the bad weather, and now there was an endless queue of trucks and buses zigzagging away thousands of meters up over the mountains. Arriving in Mendoza, we quickly arranged some tours of the local sites. However, the immediate problem we had in South America was we couldn't speak a word of Spanish.
Bodegas exactas de tener viñedos de más de 100 años.
Now, we'd been through many countries where we didn't speak the language, but this was the first time people really looked at us like idiots for not knowing a single word of their language.
Más viejos todavía existentes en Mendoza.
So we wanted to kickstart our time in South America by doing some activities, doing a trek. So we paid to do this tour to the highest peak in South America.
was it like an hour and a half, 2-hour trek?
2-hour trek.
You can see people walking it somewhere.
Yeah.
Not us.
We're not allowed to do it.
Because of the recent bad weather, we weren't allowed to do the trek, which was the whole reason for booking the trip in the first place. But that wasn't the only thing that made the day feel like a complete waste of time.
The bus route we're taking is actually the route we drove here from Chile. So we basically paid
27 quid from Chile, from Santiago to Mendoza.
Yeah.
And we've just paid £29 to go
backtrack.
halfway back.
Yeah, and sit on the bus again.
And it's a shitter bus.
There's far worse places in the world to backtrack on yourself. We were just frustrated spending an extra 8 hours on a bus to not get to do what we paid for, especially when we had a few 20-hour bus journeys coming up over the next month.
They started today was freezing and they warned us that today was going to be really cold, so we should like rent some gear and get some stuff. So James bought some gloves.
High-class quality gloves.
How much they cost you?
£5.
£5. Now, how warm would you describe it right now, or how cold?
I could be in my t-shirt pretty much.
This is the warmest it's been in South America so far.
But I persist in wearing my gloves.
Hopefully at the place we're going to, there's a bar.
Back at the hostel, we try to pick up a few Spanish phrases as well as sample the local drinks.
This is the Argentinian drink. Fernet. How's it taste?
It's quite sweet to start, but then it's like minty at the end.
Yeah. Tastes like toothpaste.
Normally, Fernet is mixed with Coke. However, James wanted to try it straight.
Unless you drink it pure, how do you know what it tastes like?
Pure Fernet. No Coke.
Mucho alcohol.
I gotta try it.
One life. You just life.
He wins. No.
Mendoza is famous for its wineries, and we went on a bicycle tour to 3 different vineyards around the town.
Por ahí es la más astringente, tiene taninos más duros, que hace como, si lo han probado, es como que se siente áspero.
Only reason to go on a winery tour. Free wine.
I can smell the
wine.
The wine.
Yeah, it's definitely wine.
I'm like, because of drinking goon in Australia, wine just tastes so nice. It's like surprisingly how good it is.
Now for the interesting part, riding bikes to drinking wine.
No break.
There's no break. Brilliant. Whoa! Amazing. Ex-BMXer James showing us how it's done. Go. Unbelievable.
After visiting a family-run winery, we went to an industrial-sized one, where we were taught the proper technique for tasting wine.
First, we will start with Malbec from the young line. Maybe you can smell figs, maybe you can smell wine, and maybe a little bit of vanilla in this wine.
Cheers. Salud. Just necked it more.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did. I thought you said just taste a little.
At the final boutique winery, we got to sample a special wine that they only ever made 2,000 bottles of.
Can you remember what you learned? Stage 1.
Look at the colour. Lots of purples.
It's not brown.
It's not brown. I can smell the alcohol.
Smells like wine.
Smells like wine.
Swirl it.
That's really good.
Ooh, now I can smell all the fruits and
The romance.
It's not caramelly from the oak.
the vanilla,
Chewing gum.
the coffee. Oh, a bit of pepper.
Ah, pizza. Buffalo.
Buffalo, did you?
Yeah.
No, popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
no. He was right hand.
Excellent.
Bollocks.
Well, I have to say, I enjoyed today a lot more than yesterday. A lot more fun going to wineries, drinking, riding bikes, than sitting on a bus. Although that's what we're about to do now.
We had a 15-hour bus journey to Buenos Aires, where we had a few big nights out before taking an 18-hour journey up to Iguazu Falls on the border with Brazil.
I honestly say this is one of the things I've been most looking forward to on this trip. And it's going to be so good.
For a man who likes waterfalls, must have a bit of a semi-on right now.
We were walking out towards the first viewpoint called Devil's Throat, where the platforms take you right out to the top of the falls.
Well, that's steep.
Yeah, it's like the rumbling bass of it, just kicking in.
Actually quite intimidating looking at that, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you look how much...
Holy shit.
That is the most amazing thing ever.
Devil's Throat is just one small corner of the awe-inspiring Iguazu Falls. Depending on the water level, there's between 150 to 300 smaller waterfalls along the 1.7 mile stretch.
Holy shit. Is it the best thing you've ever seen?
Love the way the platforms are designed. Just walking amongst them instead of pass around.
You're just surrounded by it, aren't you? Like waterfalls and rivers. When we go to Niagara, all you're going to say is, yeah, not as good as Iguazu.
Decide to have a little snack, and they all come chasing after us.
You want to go first? Holy shit. How was it?
It just takes your breath away. When you go in there, you'll see what I mean. You're like, there's so much water flowing in you.
Bit soaked.
Not too bad.
Actually, really refreshing. Really nice.
Looking sharp with our life jackets on.
Always. About to go on the boat journey, where first bit we can take lots of pretty photos. Enjoy this moment whilst we're still dry. The second bit, cameras go away because we go underneath the waterfalls and get fucking soaked.
When the guys that work here put on waterproofs, you know you're going to get wet.
You get your photos taken and then you put your cameras away in the waterproof bag and go right underneath, like around here and around the other side, and then went under a couple of times and we started coming back and I went, una más, one more. And he went, all right, turn around, and we went right the way in. Got fucking drenched to the bone.
Yeah, like your shorts just like soaked.
Couldn't have got wetter by going in the swimming pool.
Better than rugby doing rapids.
Rugby rapids.
We had an overnight bus journey to Sao Paulo. This was the only city on the trip where we really didn't feel safe. Whilst there were some nice areas where I took these photos, we took one wrong turn and we were literally tripping over homeless people lying on the street. I didn't dare take out my camera as there was more people sleeping on the street than there were people walking. So it was a real shock to the system before we headed out to the coast of Brazil, where we stayed just a few hours south of Rio in the old colonial town of Paraty. During the 18th century, the Portuguese used Paraty to export the gold they mined in the surrounding hills. In the late 1800s, the inner road between Rio and Sao Paulo was opened, leaving Paraty to be forgotten, which is why the old town remains preserved. There's plenty of boat tours around the various beaches and islands here, but since we still have plenty of them to come, we opted for a jeep tour through the jungle.
No, it's not like the Amazon, but it's a forest as well.
Our first stop was at Portuguese waterfall, where we had a short walk through the rainforest to an opening by the river, and there was a deep pool we could rope swing into. Since I was still paranoid about dislocating my shoulder again, I took it nice and easy on the rope swing.
That was the slowest one I've seen. Fuck. It was good.
Cold. It was really fresh, but really fucking cold.
Other than waterfalls, the main other thing we'll be stopping at today is cachaça distilleries.
We're gonna go to see the production, how to make cachaça, and then
cool. More alcohol taste.
Cachaça is a spirit made from sugarcane juice and is the most popular distilled alcoholic beverage in Brazil.
drink. It's just like melted sugar.
Melted sugar with alcohol. You like it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I love it.
It's a bit of a kick to it.
Direct from the distillery.
Yeah, direct.
Alcoholic.
Burns. Yeah, how strong was that we just drank? What percentage? 70%.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Say like food just in South America, that's quite
Oh yeah.
Blue, distilled with tangerine leaves or mandarin leaves.
It's a lot stronger than that. Even you like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a fruit drink.
This old distillery used to be powered by water to produce cassava flour.
We in South Brazil never eat just this. I don't like. If I put this, I don't like. But North Brazil, they like. I have to put inside the rice and beans. You wanna try? Just a bit? Yeah. You wanna try?
Yeah, sure.
It's a bit like wheat and flour.
Wheat and flour, okay.
There is a tradition in Brazil. All the church called Penha is built in that rock, on the rock. You see the rock?
Yeah.
Big rock?
Yeah.
Pretty stable.
That bridge isn't even nailed down or anything, it's just wedged in and you have to sort of try and balance and survive. We survived getting across, we've got to get back though.
But James is coming down.
We were heading to our last waterfall where there was a 30-meter natural water slide on a smooth rock face.
I'm about to slide on my ass down this massive rock. It's going to be freezing. Knowing me, I'll probably hurt myself, but it should be good fun. I won't be doing it like this though. Jeez.
We weren't allowed to go down on our feet or head first on our back, which was probably for the best. So instead, we sat down and got a gentle, dignified push down the slide. Just 3 hours up the coast is Ilha Grande, which simply translates to Big Island.
What we like about traveling to South America compared to Southeast Asia is you only get one ticket. Instead of 50 tickets or 50 stickers, one ticket. In fact, sometimes you don't even need a ticket, they go just...
You don't even know if you're supposed to get on that boat, you just get on the boat.
Yeah, they go, oh, just follow me, don't even need a ticket. And plus there's no charge for getting on the island, for keeping part of the island clean. Just rock up, so much easier, so much better.
It had been a good few months since we'd been on a party boat, and through our hostel we were introduced to Buddha, who would take us around the best spots of Ilha Grande. At the first little beach we stopped at, we walked through the jungle to a waterfall.
Good way to wake up.
Yeah.
Fucking freezing.
And on the way back, James and I heard a strange growling sound in the jungle.
Could be monkeys.
Giant tiger monkeys.
Giant tiger, jaguar monkeys.
Riding on the backs of turtles.
Yeah.
Dolphin arms. That is really fucking weird though.
Yeah. Before we get back, he's like, oh, if you heard that sound, you probably should have run.
It's like being lost.
Yeah.
It's a black cloud.
And a polar bear.
What was that thing we heard in the jungle then? That sound.
They're monkeys.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have the biggest palm tree on the island. There's James.
There's the top.
Trying to scale that one. Keep our nature documentary going. So, cricket.
Got him. Ready fit to jump out?
Go. Oh, you just got him.
He didn't even bothered. If I wanted to eat it right now, I could. He's shitting himself. I'm sorry, Mum and Dad. He's very scared. You alright? You alright, mate? Do you want a beer? Karl, give him some beer.
Please don't go on my beer. I actually want the rest of that. Taking it back through the jungle. We can hear the monkeys growling again. They are definitely monkeys. It's not something from Lost.
I feel like I'm a bit of Tarzan. I've got my pet cricket. I'm gonna go and find some monkeys.
They're very close. Like, they're really, really close. You can't see them, but...
What do you think, Jimmy?
What was that?
Jimmy, what do you think? Should we go find the monkeys?
They're basically just there, it's just we can't see them, but...
How can we not see them? Like, that is so close.
We're gonna go off the track and find our monkeys. Jimmy's gonna lead the way. As in the cricket, not Jimmy as in James. Jimmy! It's alright, mate. It's okay. Probably easier to work our way through the jungle if I wasn't carrying a can of beer. It gotta be just there.
What?
It gotta be just there. They sound really close, but we still can't see them.
I just got bitten by a fucking snake.
Should we go back? We're going back. Oh, babe, let's run back to the boat. We went through jungle. We nearly found some monkeys, and James got bitten.
You're feeling quite faint now, you sit down. So, want to put that leg up? Want to put some ice on that? Be okay. She's a nurse, she'll take care of you.
I think I should get on the whiskey, because, you know, alcohol's, what do you call it? Disinfectant.
As we started making our way again, we noticed there was a lot less alcohol than when we left the boat.
This crate of beer was full at the start of the day.
I brought 12 cans, okay? 12, that's this many, right? And I've drank 8, and there's only 3 left. Yeah, the max don't add up.
I've had 8 and I brought 18, and there's 3 left.
The boat driver is drinking.
We do this every fucking day. We are very relaxed. We are in Greece. We have a lot of money, and we have young girls to fuck. You know what that means?
That guy's hammered.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means, my brother and sister?
As long as they get home in one piece.
And now we start the surf contest.
Take a video.
We bring you live to Olympic coverage of the single-man boat hall. Here we have James O'Donovan from Ireland, and he's doing a fine job for us all.
And we are ready for Rambo.
I'm going to show him how it's done.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
And over here we have James O'Donovan coming up. He got 9.2 on boat rate. And here we have the English challenger from London. He's from London. He's from London.
Before we take the plane, we take cocaine, just in case we smoke some bass. I'm too cool to go to school, I'm too black to go back. Let's have a drink before we sing. Hey, all black people in the world, we are more nigger than horses.
I'm not gonna lie, I won the contest. 9.4 to 9.3. Yeah. England win. England cheats once again.
Our final stop in Brazil was one of the cities I've most been looking forward to on this trip, Rio de Janeiro. We met up with my friend Kalila, who was also on holiday here, and she was staying with her friend Aisa, who basically became our tour guide for the next few days. And our first stop was the Christ the Redeemer statue.
The sculpture, he's Polish. Polish. And he brought the head and the hands from France.
And the rest was made like in Rio,
here.
up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I want to point out though, she just read that from here.
I did it. It's written over here.
No.
What I also like is the whole Jesus thing is sponsored by Coca-Cola.
It was Jesus' drink of choice.
Jesus' drink of choice.
Yeah.
He enjoyed Coca-Cola. You know, what can you tell us about this stop?
This is a really great stop with a really good view. When you're right, you can see a lot of trees and green.
Brilliant.
Buenos dias, good morning, bonjour, buongiorno.
The Christ the Redeemer statue lies 700 meters above Rio, and it took 9 years to build between 1922 and 1931.
What are we looking at, tour guide?
And our right side, we have the Copacabana Beach. Here's the Sugarloaf. Here's the neighbor of Urca. Here's the Praia Vermelha. It's like red beach. My dad lives.
The view is prettier than the statue. Is that terrible?
Yeah.
You're going straight to hell.
Yeah, I am. All the way up there.
I was inspired by that. Were you inspired?
So inspired.
Also strange enough, now I want to buy a Coke. All right, tour guide, what we got?
The Escadaria Selaram.
Which is stairs.
Kalila's gonna say this one.
I don't remember the story.
Come on.
I'm not the
tour
one who's
guides
supposed to be
everywhere.
The tour guide.
I'm not supposed to be the tour guide.
You're supposed to introduce us to this guy.
Yeah. Introduce us to the stairs.
These stairs were decorated by Chilean-born artist Jorge Celeron. Beginning in 1990, he covered the 250 steps with over 2,000 different tiles.
People brought tiles from all around the world to help him to build the stairs. And he used to be here like painting crazy things. But he was killed because people in the favela was really mad about him.
Sugarloaf Mountain rises 396 meters above the ocean, and it's named after its resemblance to a traditional shaped loaf sugar.
It was like a long trip to go back to Europe, and the Portuguese used the sugar cane to sweet foods, and the sugar cane when they put like in this bottle, so it turns into sugar, and the bottle has a shape as a bread. So there you can see Copacabana Beach, and there is the restaurant where we had lunch.
Deep history of Sugarloaf Mountain. Try and catch the monkey, James.
You should. And then give it to me. Please.
Okay, ready on 3, 2, 1.
He's like, fuck off.
Did you get it?
I thought, yeah. It's the end of the day and it's time to clear some of our Game of Life debt. I owe 20, James owes 50.
I've been bullied into doing 50 press-ups in the streets of Rio.
I can't stop laughing.
Going strong. What's he up to?
40, last 10.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49. One more. 50. He's all red.
Is that from embarrassment?
I think it's a mix of both.
Well done, well played. Last night, Isa drove us home after a couple of cervezas. And we were going, are you drunk? She's like, I'm not drunk, I'm drinking. It's fine.
I'm not,
We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this international.
That is the greatest line.
That is going to stay with me forever.
Literally ever.
Whoa! You're actually more dangerous when you're sober when you're driving.
See?
So let's go to a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to visit the favelas in Rio, there's various tours you can book to specific ones. However, Aisa's mum was going to take us to one that no tourists ever visit.
Aisa's mum, she works in the favelas. I'm just explaining on camera what
She
happened.
works like half period, just once in a week,
Yeah.
just for volunteers. So
And she sorted us out with a free, sort of private, exclusive tour of the favelas.
she said that every time she goes up, she prays to
Praise
God.
to God, I got that, yeah.
It's the most dangerous favela in Brazil, or Rio?
Sorry?
Is it the most dangerous favela?
It used to be.
Used to be. Let's say it still is. Which is why we weren't allowed to film because we didn't want to get killed, and it might be a bit inappropriate as well.
Only a year ago, we wouldn't have been able to go in. But ever since Brazil won the hosting of the World Cup and the Olympics, a police presence has been set up in each favela.
The best thing is because now we can go walking in the favela because last year we couldn't.
When we parked up at Aisa's mum's clinic, we could see bullet holes on the walls from the civil war that had raged in the favela.
Porque eu tenho a proteção da base missionária, senão
My
eu
mom
não tenho
only
coragem de
comes up because she has like the missionary base protection. Otherwise, she doesn't.
She could not come up. Okay.
We had a tour of the school and stuff, but then we went to the radio station and we got to speak on the radio. About to go live on the radio. Aisa's going to translate maybe. I don't know what we're going to say or what we're going to do.
Saber o que eles vieram fazer aqui e é isso aí.
Hello.
Oh, my name is Karl.
I know my name. My name's Karl. I'm from London, England.
What did you came to do in here?
My friend and I are traveling around the world, so we came to just see what Brazil's like. I've always wanted to come to Brazil because it looks amazing when you see it on TV. And now we're here, it's great. It's a bit weird, sort of, they asked us where we're from and then, oh, why are you in Brazil? And it's like, you're obviously in a very poor neighborhood. And we're like, oh, we're traveling around the world for 9 months, blah, blah, blah. A bit weird, but very, very cool experience.
My name is Karl. From England as well. Nottingham, where Robin Hood. And yeah, I love Brazil as well.
The radio station gets broadcast to the different favelas around Rio and attracts around 25,000 listeners.
She's saying that the goal of this radio is like to give like communication for all kind of people. So he really wants the people to listen to this one because they give information about the community. So it's like inside information. So
in England, we think this is the best radio in Brazil.
It wasn't until we left the station that we realised the radio was being blasted out on speakers over the favela. So we basically just announced to everyone that it was two apparently rich white Westerners just hanging out there. Once we made it safely out of the favela, Aisa's mum let out a huge sigh of relief.
We're alive.
Alive and safe.
Did you enjoy your experience?
It was awesome being on the radio, for sure.
Yeah.
Being a celebrity in the favela.
Yeah.
Being a celebrity.
Yeah.
Another thing I enjoyed is Aisa couldn't remember my name when she was introducing me on the radio.
Oh, my name is Karl.
I know my name. And then I said my actual name and then she translated it and still got it as James.
O nome dele é James e é a primeira vez dele aqui no Brasil, ele é da Inglaterra. I said James twice.
Yeah. I was like, no, it's Karl. And I went, hi, my name's Karl. And she translated to, hi, my name's James. Alright, about to go hang gliding.
Give this to you now.
Something I've always wanted to do. Great way to see Rio.
And this too.
I'm looking forward to it. Kalina, though.
I'm looking forward to it as well. No?
Sure you are.
I hope that the camera's not looking at me shake uncontrollably, but you know.
No.
The girls went first, and whilst we were waiting for my turn, we tried out some of the local cuisine.
Kalina and Aisa recommend we get an acai. Something we have to try. This is it. No idea what the fuck it is.
looks a bit like something else.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't eat.
Yeah. We don't have to spell it out for you. But... How was it, guys?
I want so good. You're gonna want to do it like again and again.
Cool.
It was amazing.
However, something went wrong.
So you tripped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit nervous now. On the way up, he was like,
Karl, don't be nervous. Just relax, enjoy.
Okay.
We'll probably land perfectly. But if you need to make one step, you put the left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cool. I was like, no, I can't wait to do it. Because, yeah, it's nothing like a bungee, just be flying. But then you get here, and it's just this ramp. So you basically run and jump off there.
Remember, run very fast. Otherwise, we fall.
Should be alright though, he's been doing it for 35 years. He got his tandem license in 1983, which was the year I was born, so in safe hands, I reckon. It's gonna be awesome. It's kind of like the bungee, you just want to get on with it instead of sending it around.
Hey Karl, we cannot wait long, okay?
Okay. Just before we took off, the pilot's system was like, you got to put your hand on the pilot's shoulder and you got to put it underneath all the straps. So he took my arm, put it underneath the straps, but he actually did it wrong. So as soon as we took off, my arm went up like that. If you look here, nice little bruise and cut there, but it was all right really. And then just got on with the flight, which was absolutely amazing.
Congratulations, run very well. Seriously.
Just landed. That was amazing. So amazing. It's adrenaline rush, but not the same as skydiving bungee. It's more just like filled with like this great feeling that's hard to describe, but it's flying around, you feel so free, the view's incredible, it's just like, good. Feel very good, very good.
The four of us had such a great laugh in Rio, and it was a fantastic end to our first leg in South America. Next up, we will fly northwest to Peru, where we'll be doing the famous Inca Trail to Machu Picchu.
Super ready to start this beautiful trip.
That is the big controversy. James is going to be walking.
What, the entire Inca Trail?
Are they your DC ones?
Yeah. Then we'll be heading deep into the Amazon jungle.
Time for a night tour through the Amazon.
You looking at me?
I'm so scared.